Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share. Most importantly, hit that bell notification as I'm your blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates, and most importantly, educational and informative to help you sidestep and audible charlatans out there and the fleece heisters and shysters and the market manipulators, most importantly, right? Turn that air conditioner off. But you can see the XRP price after it had that pump on Friday we were talking about, and I haven't really done too many updates this weekend. Been chilling. The football, you can see we got rejected up here at that 50 cents, and this was option one that we talked about when we were down here, as we could rally back up into this major upper resistance at the 50-cent level in the 30-minute time frame we're in right now, and that's exactly what happened, as we rallied back up there and we got rejected by this major 50-cent overhead resistance right there. And if we zoom back out into the 3-hour time frame, you'll be able to see quite beautifully the multiple times on dumps and pumps that we were rejected right up there with our industry exclusive little dot here. You can see we got rejected once here, rejected twice here. We had that little consolidation where we had a little bit of volume come back in, but the volume in the 3, 4, and daily time frame is still declining, and we came up and ran up against this and got rejected, and now we're coming back to the 50-day moving average in the 3-hour time frame. We're just above it right now. The 50 days at about 47.8 cents, almost 49 cents, and we're sitting at 48.5. So we're almost right on top of it right now, right? And that's what we got to watch. If we can hold this as the futures market opens and some more trading and more volume comes in, if you can hold this area right here, you can try to pump back up and come into some regional highs and maybe even come all the way up to 66 cents. Because if volume comes in bearish and you break this area right here, you're going to come down to 37 cents in the next couple of days. So this is a very important futures market opens, as there's going to be a lot of things that transpire and the fireworks start to go back off. You can see XLM is the same thing. We came up to, we got to put this on a little bit. I think I come on so much. Fuck. You can see we came up a little bit last week after we had that nice pump, and we know our major upper resistance is between the 1.618 Fibonacci Fib circle and the 12 3/4 cents, and we've been getting rejected up there a couple of times. Once back here on August 22nd, another time right here on September 22nd, and another time right here about the October 9th. So about a few weeks apart, and now we're down here sitting on the moving averages, and if you break that, you're coming back to 10 cents. And as we do know, 10 cents is our major upper resistance, because if you broke the 10 cents, unfortunately, the next major underneath support level, whoops, we didn't want to move that. That's gotta be down there at 10 cents. The next major underneath support that we got, if you broke this 10 cents, is all the way at the top part of the orange support zone. And the orange support zone is the last line of defense, aka get my shit together to the shit house. So this is a very important trading range we've been in. The 12 to 13 cent major upper resistance and the 10 to 10.5 cent major underneath support. And right now we're right in the middle of that, and we just got to see where the volume comes in. If you break these moving averages right here, you get bearish. If you hold them with the volume, you get bullish, right? So that's what we're looking at there. The Bitcoin price, you can see we had that pump we called from one that was down here at about 19,000 even. Fucking lights, dude. They put one green and then the next one red, dude. It's so fucking stupid. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Right. Like, what the fuck popped that? Fucking bullshit. Sorry, everybody. Let's get back to this. This fucking pop back there in my back seat somehow decides to get a hole fucking poked in it, and I could hear it fucking spraying Pepsi all over my fucking back seat. Bullshit. But on with the technical analysis. You're not here for the pop stories, but that is life, and I'm not shutting this off and redoing it and re-editing it because I'm busy right now. So you're just going to have to deal with that minute and a half of inconvenience, not knowing what's going on. But you can see that 19,000 area where we call that pump. Now that we get to sit at the same fucking red light I was just sitting at, we called the pump 2.5 weeks ago on a Friday. This Friday coming up will make 3 weeks. We had a nice rally. We had our upper resistance up here at 24,837.74 because it was holding this 19,000 even, and the price was down there. It was threatening to break down because we have a 16,658 and 11 cents down here, major underneath support, right? And then we're in the middle of this pump right now, and it's actually come in quite nicely off its lows. It's up about $2,500, so it's a good pump. Another call Vincenzo had, and now we're at a mid-ground consolidation. You can see why it's consolidating here. We had trading here, and we had a lot of trading there. So if it's going to break up through here, it's got to trade through it with up and down volatility, and we still have that 24,837.74 as major support or major resistance, and it is an upside target with a downside target of 16,000. And you say, well, Vincenzo, that's a big spread. Well, that's the spread because you have your 19,000 mid-ground support that you have to hold, and right now we're pumping up near that 24,000 target, and that is still possible, but we have to pay attention to see what happens as we've just been consolidating now for a couple of days. Where the fuck's Ethereum at? We'll take a look at the Ethereum price real quick before I get to my destination. You can see Ethereum too. We had that call when it was down here at about $1,250 on the top part of the blue trading zone, right? We made the call when it was sitting on there, and we thought it was going to pump. As 2 weeks ago, we thought a lot of things were going to pump, and it came right up to that 1669.69, bottom part of that red volume indicator resistance box. It's a resistance box because you're coming in from underneath it like that, and when you're coming in from underneath it like that, it acts as resistance. And notice in this white area between the red and the blue how quickly it trades up, how quickly it trades down, how quickly it trades up because there's less volume traded there, and then the trading starts up in here where there's major resistance and down here where there's major support, right? So that's where we're still at now. You got to hold the 200-day to try to break the 1669.69, or if you drop below the 200-day at 1469.81, you'll come back down to that $1,200 even mark. Like, subscribe, and share to our Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing for all the latest breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere, as that's what we do here. We try to help. I mean, look at this fucking nonsense all over this road. Literally, my whole life. Every year, it's under construction. Whether they rip up concrete and put it to asphalt, rip up asphalt to put new asphalt, or rip up asphalt to put new concrete, it is always under construction. And in 2 years from now, I'll drive on this road, and it'll be under construction again because it'll look like a big steaming pile of shit in a road that was built in the 1300s, because these government jobs and these government subsidies to build roads, to give workers jobs, they build shitty, low-quality roads that they constantly have to continually repair and rebuild because they do such a poor job. But the state governments and the federal governments don't care because it's keeping people working, right? Costing you money, keeping people working, sucking up the budget, instead of building quality roads that last a long time, and you have to do very little maintenance until the repair and the replacement every however many years. They do this shit every fucking year because they build them like ass, because it keeps people fucking working, because they're stupid. But I digress. You can see we're still sitting at upper resistance in Cardano at 43 cents, right? We have your major lower support down here at 26 cents, and then we have a mid-ground support level at 34, but we're getting rejected right now, and if we get rejected, you're going to come all the way down here. I know that's a big move, but you're going to come down there. If you can get some bullishness to pump up, you have a 60-cent major overhead resistance where you would get harshly rejected up there, just like I'm getting harshly stuck in this horseshit traffic, right? But you can see that right there, and that's what's going on. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love.